Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We found ourselves in a wide world that we are not quite ready to take on, and so we have found ourselves a friend. Welcome back to another episode of Mecha Will Plays Dark Souls 3 to the end in a blind, semi-blind post-commentary, but not really blind because there's somebody in the actual game that's not blind. Something way. But yeah, now that we've got our buddy here, we can take on. There can be no wrong done. We're gonna find ourselves some goodies, some treasures. We're gonna find ourselves maybe a little bit of heart in this playthrough. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's something that this playthrough needs. Maybe that's something, you know, the undead curse. We're always talking about destroying kings and gaining power from things. But you know what? Nobody ever talks about adding a little bit of heart to the land. And you know what? Maybe that's what we're missing. A little bit of love. You feel that? Feel that love in your heart? I picked a fight with this guy because I thought he looked, you know, just like the rest of them, and then I was like, yeah, he's not like the rest of them. No, baby, you're one of a kind. Like to place my hands upon that fucking sexy ass and squeeze. And squeeze. Pulling levers all day, showing them what's up. Cats and dogs living together. We're about to bring some of the anarchy. So as I run forward in a totally unassuming manner, I find myself in this location that looks kind of grand. I'm looking at the statues. I'm like, those are kind of cool statues. And what the fuck? What's in the box? It's an ancient wyvern, I'll tell you what. So you're about to, you know, see about, you know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes of just absolute roastage going on right now. Not to spoil anything. I won't tell you if I die or not, but I do want you to know this guy kind of creams my ass for a couple of moments there. And as we all know, that's not necessarily the thing that you want out of a boss battle. You wanna be the one doing the creaming. You want them to wake up 9 months later with an unnecessary child in their dragon womb. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the Emerald Hair Dark Souls 2. What? He's bringing sexually explicit commentary and tying it in with another game of the series that he's playing so as to entice the fans to better understand what's going on and be on a little inside joke. What a master of commentary. Look, you guys don't have to say it. I'll say it. I'll say it for me. What a fucking egotistical prick. I'll say that for me too. You got all your bases covered, and that way nobody can criticize you. That's the rule that Eminem learned. As long as you're already pointing at your own flaws, nobody can point them out for you because you already said them. But I'm just like at a loss for words of like what I'm supposed to do at this point. So clearly I'm just running around like a, you know, like a monkey. I was gonna say a chicken with his head cut off, and then I was gonna say a monkey with his head cut off, and then I realized he cut off a monkey's head, he's just dead. There's no coming back from that. So my apologies to the monkey, but he's just getting stabbed and stepped on. Run away, little boy. The battle is too great for you. As you can see, my friend just ditched me. I'm like, where is my buddy? I don't see where he went, so let's try and hide. I found myself a little safe spot here, and I decided to just chill. And while we're chilling here, I'm looking around for my friend. I'm like, because here's the thing, I thought this, you know, the arena was only just that one dragon area and then the little path I went to on the side. Obviously, I was wrong. But let's not have that stop us from believing in ourselves. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you burn. Ancient wyvern leads the way. And then he figured out that I was just kind of, you know, cheating his system. And he was like, I'm not going to let that happen. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get on your knees and praise me. I'm going to roast you. I'm going to eat you like a little fucking roasted herb and garlic Triscuit snack, because that's all you are to me. And you know what? Those words straight out of the ancient dragon's mouth and not my own, they demoralized me. They made me feel like I was less than what I really was. And as my mom always told me, you gotta stand up for yourself. So that was the point in time. You can see it. I'm chugging like mad. This was the point in time where I was like, fuck you. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take your whole family down. I am a CIA operator. I answer the phones for the CIA. You don't want to mess with me, man. My brother is the CIA operative. You know, and then I found him. I'm like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? You're just kind of dying there? I honestly did not know what to do here. because I had tried hitting him a couple times in the feet, and look at his health, man. It's so big. I was like, there's no way. I was like, they pulled it again. It's another ancient dragon from Dark Souls 2, but this time it's unbeatable. There's no tips and tricks. And then I looked to the left, and he was just like standing there telling me, I'm like, all right. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm not the infallible creature that I assumed that I was. See, here's where I'm starting to get some vibes. I'm like, what's going on at the moment? I'm feeling, you know, there's been many great dragon fights in the series. I'm talking Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, which was an actual battle, you know, with you and a dragon. I'm talking the Hellkite Drake, which was an optional actual battle with a dragon that most people cheese because it's literally impossible to do face on face unless you're like fucking Iron Tarkus coming in. But then there was also, you know, battles like the Dragon God, which if you guys have never played Demon Souls, then you can just go straight to hell. I'm really pushing for people to play that game. You know, it's a masterpiece. You guys, you know, you go around, you tell people to watch Casablanca, you don't get shit for it. This guy's leading me up these stairs. I don't believe in these stairs. But they will lead me to salvation. The path of the righteousness is paved with dragons and man-serpent flesh. Man flesh. We've had nothing but rotten meat for 3 stinking days. Oh no, maggoty bread. I'm sorry. How could I forget? He's trying to parry these guys because he knows what he's doing. I kind of fucked that up for him because I know what I'm doing. You know, you don't want to spend a million years on a parry. You just want to shove a sword through them. Don't be all fancy. We're not chefs here. We're not trying to slice and dice and like prepare a souffle. No, we're fucking taking a pack of ramen. We're crushing it with our bare, manly hands. We're putting it in a fucking pot of boiling water. And that's how we make our meals, boys. Let's go. Charge, boys. Yeah, he ran out of stamina. Guess you didn't conserve it well enough. This guy is just like, you know, don't worry, you know, you take the ladder first, no problem. It's alright. In case you guys don't know who this is, as I'll tell you in pretty much every episode, this is Darkmoon Knight. Lovely YouTuber, likes to do, you know, different PvP things. So if you like Dark Souls 3 or, you know, PvP in general, that's player versus player experience, you can find your way to his channel. So we get to this point, and here's where you, as the viewer, and me, as the player, are both going to be equally confused. Because we see this fucker, and he's obviously mad. And all my boy does is point down. And I'm like, what's up? That's a dragon. I see it. Are you telling me that's a dragon? Because I see that. And he points down again. He's like, yo, that's a dragon. And I'm like, I know that's a dragon. That's a dragon. So I'm just like kind of staring at it. I'm like, all right, so what's the plan here? Do we drop down? Is that gonna do something to it? I'm scared because this looks like a height that I would fall from, and I would prefer not to do this boss battle again. I like to do them one and done, rinse and repeat, move on into a new phase, new area. And he's just like, motherfucker. And he points at the tail or the bell or something, and I'm looking at the bell. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. Here's what I think I'm supposed to do. I run down, I drop down, and then I run to the bell and hit it. And then I read this thing that says weakness head, and I realize I've been the biggest idiot of my whole life experience. And I pull an Asylum Demon, and I feel the happiest feeling of my life. I have a small orgasm there. It makes me feel well. That I've done well. And then he just drops it down. I didn't notice that beforehand. Good job. That's funny. You're a funny guy. You make good funny jokes. You know what? Physical comedy, slapstick is some of the oldest comedy in existence. And I don't know what's happening here, but I'm getting transported. I guess maybe like once you kill the dragon, it's like a, you know, a test of skill. You did it. You did the right thing. Sometimes you gotta get through some things to move on into other areas. For some reason, we're just getting transported this shit around everywhere. Everything is all about transportation, man. If you find a good way to do that, you know, some teleportation, that's probably the way to go. I can't believe what just happened there. I'm just kind of texting the dude being like, yo, that's exactly like the Dragon God. Again, Demon Souls. You'll find lots of references to stuff like that there. But it's a good puzzle boss. It's a boss that I didn't realize, like, at first, you know. I thought I actually had to fight that thing, which would have been probably the most terrifying experience of my life. But turned out it wasn't the case. I'm okay with that. That's something I'm okay with. What's going on, dude? You can get a little peek on the outside there. Check out those snowy Alps mountains. And then I think I got invaded here. That's right, Santantantango, Satan Tango, the dance of the devil. I feel you, dude. That's a pretty clever name, you know. So at first glance, it's not exactly what you think it is. So I immediately go to the bonfire because I'm like, I got 100k souls, and he's just waiting for me there. So I'm like, yo, what's up? You want to be nice? Fine. What's up? Let's fucking duel, Yu-Gi-Oh style. I bring out Summon Skull. Okay, that's not how you want to duel. You want to, like, actually kill me. I feel you. Lots of things in life would be better dealt with if you dueled with Pokemon cards instead of dueling, you know, in real life. You know, this is why I thought I had this great idea about our country, you know, our political problems and some of the wars that we do when we put in boots on the ground. We're trying to, you know, destroy some of the different terrors of our world. I just gotta say, you know, lots of things would be better if, like, the leaders of every nation, you know, just got together and just, like, played a Call of Duty match. And whoever was, like, the best at the Call of Duty wins the war. But see, that way you get to kill soldiers. It's still a test of skill. You still get, like, a winner takes all kind of deal, but you also don't have to kill anybody. You know, people still live, which is not a bad thing. And these guys, these motherfuckers, look at this guy. Kind of embarrassing myself in front of this dude, but it's my first time, you know, fighting these creatures in this game, at least. These guys are actually some of the infamous, and I say infamous because they gave people a lot of trouble in the first DLC that was released for Dark Souls 2, a really great DLC, by the way. And then I realized the best way to do that was to just, you know, show these guys who's boss. So I did. Now I'm out of Estus, which is great. Yeah, the Drake Blood Knights. Drake Blood Knights were from, yeah, and he's like, yeah, good job, man. I was gonna toast him or something like that. And then somebody else comes in. Oh. They just, like, you know, there's just like another person. So this, you know. What? So, it's basically, I live in shame because of that moment. But it was like, it was the best thing in the world. So basically, I was just like, I was so serious about it. That was definitely, it was not on purpose. So I'm fighting this guy, and I'm like, all right, it's got to get some defensive cover. And so I start backing up because the guy is coming after me. I was like, what am I supposed to do? This is not the situation nor the location that I want to be in. So I move backwards, and yeah, I kill myself, and the biggest fuck you to both of these guys I've ever seen in my life. Now, you know, a better player or a better liar may say, like, oh yeah, man, I meant to do that. I didn't want to give him the satisfaction. I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of the kill. I'm a CIA operator, man. When you need your questions answered about our day-to-day business, I let you know. But yeah, no, that kind of ends my whole Dark Souls career as like a Dark Souls YouTuber. It couldn't be done. Somebody would look 1 second of that footage and be like, you know what, man, you're fucking done. Looks like we're getting some more goodness going on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Just touching the demon inside of her. Hey. Get your minds out of the fucking gutter.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So I'm looking to see if I got like some sort of dragon armor, which would have been badass. But you know, also just to buy the rest of the Sunless set like I normally do.
Gracious. Ashen.
I can't get over how I just walked off the cliff. It's the worst way to die, man. I didn't even get a chance to see what that guy would have been like. I totally forgot about that moment until right now. Mr. Darkmoon Knight, My buddy, if you're watching this, forgive me for that moment. You didn't see it, and I never told you about it because, you know, you would have laughed at me, but you can laugh. That's all right. I got thick skin. We've killed our giant beastie, so hopefully we can move forward a little bit. Here is gonna be a trip. All right, and we are back in motion here. Trying to find our way, you know, figuring out what's going on. All these goodies. Got to pop an ember. Trying to summon in the buddy here. See, you know, there he is. Found him right away. So moving on, we found our way to this lovely looking area with just like a bunch of people chilling. You know, they probably were smoking some weed and just decided to kind of relax here and then never stopped. Kids, if you smoke weed, this is what happens to you. You become one of the ancient dragons of Dark Souls 3. I think that is like a smoking something or other. You know, dragon, breathing the flame in the dragon, the fire dragon, something like that. I was trying to show off for my buddy and be like, yo, I got you. But then, like, also I failed. I got you, fam. And I just get fucking destroyed. It's the shield that I'm using. It's kind of one of the worst shields to use for preparing because it's a medium shield. It has a small window, smaller window than other shields. I understood that. I knew the risks, dog, when I went on this expedition. I also, you know, for a long time did not realize that you had to kill the spawn guy, otherwise these guys keep coming up, but, you know, my buddy kind of took care of that. It's good to have friends, you know, Randy Newman style. You got a friend in me. Oh, shit, dog. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Sliced and diced. When you want to prepare, you know, a good sandwich. Like I said, we're not chefs, you know. We're not making some fucking foie de gras. We're not, you know, we're not making the, you know, some weird-ass, you know, French-Italian, you know, dish. We're just doing it the old style. Take 2 slices of bread, slice and dice some ingredients up. The salami. I've never had salami. The cheese, the tomatoes, the good stuff, you know, the stuff that really makes a good sandwich. And you're just slapping it together, man. That's all life is. It's a correlation and causation and of slaps. Everything's a slap, man. It's physical contact, you know? It's the fucking laws of physics. You know, you slap something, it's going to slap you back. Watch this. Watch what's going to happen right now. We're moving down the stairs, and our feet are slapping at the ground. Furthermore, we're moving to the fucking area where there's other people that we'd like to slap with our swords. All right, this theory about the slapping of life, we'll call it the slappening, is not it's not working out really for me. But good exploration. So yeah, that doesn't break. Figured that out real quick. These guys got big ass shields, man. It's a little unfair. But then my boy was like, yo, this is how we deal with fuckers in our neighborhood. Our neck of the woods. You come up here into my home with my family, trying to tell some things about my life. Let me tell you something. Let me show you a journey that I've taken. You know, step 1 to step here. I started from the bottom, and now I'm fucking here. That was maybe a little bit aggressive for the area, but I tell you what, man, when people are trying to kill you, you know, your true colors come out. Yeah, we got one of these big monsters. Yeah, we just destroyed that guy. But, you know, you're in the throes of your last throes of your life, and, what, you expect me to suddenly have some sort of filter? My show is family friendly. I do welcome any and all from the ages 2 and up. Don't swallow hazardous ingredients, but beyond that, you're welcome on my show. Basically, sometimes, look, little kids, if you're age 5, listen to me right now. Listen to me. Fuck your parents, listen to me. Don't turn the volume up, don't turn it down. Your parents try to touch that volume again, you smack them. You understand me? Now listen to me, man. Or you know, girl, whatever you're doing. You're going to get yourself in some situations where you're not going to know what to do. At that point in time, I want you to say one word. That word is fuck me. It's 2 words, but you put them together so it sounds like it's 1. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh. Alright, I don't know what that was, but don't do that last part there. Here he is opening chests for me. What a good guy. What a nice guy. What a nice guy to open a chest for me, man. He's doing the right thing. And I saw this guy up here, and I was like, you know, all right, he's right there. You know, can't I just take my heavily, you know, muscled legs? Like, we've shown that we've got the cardio to move through, like, thousands of miles in this game. Also, fuck me. And then I saw that, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. I'll take one of those. I don't know what that was. It just seemed like just seemed like a little bit of flame coming down. I don't know if I'm a fan of the flame. Hey, you don't want to be saying that in Undead Country, man. You're gonna get yourself thrown out of the group, out of Undead Flame Club. Now, these guys are a lot like the roly-poly guys. You know, From Software is always famous about having some of these roly-poly enemies. I'm talking, you know, the roly-poly enemies in Dark Souls 1, the little skeleton wheels. I'm talking about in Dark Souls 2 in the DLC, the little roly-poly porcupine guys. Fuck those guys as well, by the way. And then it looks like these guys. So, we saw this dragon here, and we were like, you know what? Full on, you know, Dark Souls 2 vanilla style, and I almost got thrown off there. You know, let's just take this one down, get some of its goodies. And then we realized, you know, we're not that good, so maybe we should not die in this experience. Yo, fuck you, man. You think just because you're bigger than somebody, you know, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Found a little solace here in this room, but it wasn't enough. It'll never be enough. Phantom Alistair, please. Ooh, baby, in love with. I like to see you stomp my face. Roll away. I was trying so hard to get down. Not like in the musical sense, but like, you know, to actually get away from that bush. And also, 30 miles. I welcome all kinds and shapes and sizes and types, you know? And I'm still talking about Dark Souls, so that you get your nasty. Well, how did that hit me? You know, I always had some wonders about that. Sure, maybe the tip, maybe it was just the tip. Again, go outside, fucking wash yourselves from the dirt that is coming out of your minds right now. Tired of you guys thinking that I'm not the cleanliest, family friendliest, you know, YouTuber out there, because I am. I want little boys to watch my show. I want little girls to watch my show and learn life lessons. That's what the show's all about, you know, life lessons. Having good times, scratching and surviving. This guy, I was like, what's up? Like, you naked? Like, what's your thing? What are you doing here? You got like a rapier, and then I kill him, and I get a little drop, and I'm like, aha! It's my boy Rickard. Rickard? Might be Rickard. Rickard? Rickard's rapier sounds a little easier. Rickard. Anyway, good guy. Good guy. Remember him from back in Dark Souls 1. Oh my goodness, I am just yawning a couple times today. I hope I'm not making you guys sleepy over in your neck of the woods. It's very unprofessional as a commentator. Your voice is supposed to be the one thing that people listen to, and when suddenly you lack the content, the energy, and the enthusiasm to say the things that you want to say. See, then I see this big fucking bell, and I'm like, what's up with this, man? I don't know if I'm prepared for what's about to happen. I don't know if you guys are prepared for what's about to happen. And let me tell you something. You're probably not. So at this point in time, my boy dipped, and he was like, yo, I should probably get, you know, doing on something else. Find your way back home, and, you know, level up, because we got some shit to do. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but you guys, you know, you saw one of the nasties, a giant, massive dragon boss, a couple more dragon fights. But you guys are not prepared for what's going to be coming up in this next episode. I thank you guys for dropping by this episode. That's just so on beat. Yo, what's up? I thank you guys for dropping by. This is Mecha Will. Add a like and subscribe. They kind of rhyme a little bit, you know. I mean, it's not like the best, but you know, if you're gonna rhyme birthday with first place, you know, I get the time of day to rhyme subscribe and like. I think it works together. Anyway, if you guys like the video, helps the channel out a lot. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. Subscribe to see more videos and get notified when more come up. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode. Now, we call them shows here. I'm a fucking TV show. It's on. No, I'm not. You're not syndicated. You don't have the rights. You don't have fucking capital gain. All right.